Wrestling with God. Welcome back to Light for Today. Genesis 32:24-28. Jacob wrestles with God and says, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." There are moments when faith doesn't look like calm trust. It looks like wrestling. It looks like holding on when everything in you wants to let go. Jacob wrestled through the night with God, and when morning came, he walked away with a limp and a blessing. There's something raw and intimate about wrestling. It's not rebellion, it's relationship. Think about it. You don't wrestle with strangers. Usually it's brothers wrestling each other, dad and a son. You wrestle with someone you're close to. Jacob wasn't fighting against God. He was clinging to him. Some of our deepest prayers are not polished. They're whispered through tears, through questions we don't have answers for. Have you ever had one of those nights when your pillow is soaked with questions? When all you can pray is, "Lord, don't let go of me." That's the sacred space of wrestling. Jacob's entire life was marked by striving, deceiving, grasping, competing. But at the river, all his tricks ran out. He was alone, vulnerable, and afraid. That's when God met him, not in comfort, but in confrontation. God didn't wrestle Jacob to destroy him, but to rename him. Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel. The blessing came after the struggle, not before. Jacob's story reminds us that struggle often precedes blessing. Notice this. God didn't remove the struggle. He met Jacob in it. Sometimes the breakthrough isn't God fixing the situation. It's God changing us in the middle of it. There's an old saying, God touches the place of strength to show us our dependence. That limp Jacob walked with became a reminder that victory doesn't come from striving, but from surrender. Sometimes your greatest transformation happens in your darkest wrestling. The prayers you pray through tears, the why Lord questions, those are sacred ground. When you stop fighting against God and start clinging to Him, the fight changes from resistance to relationship. You see, there's a difference between questioning God and abandoning God. Job questioned, David questioned, even Jesus cried out, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" God isn't threatened by our honesty. He invites it. Maybe your faith right now looks less like a victory march and more like a limp. That's okay. Limping faith still moves us forward. I once heard someone say, faith isn't about never doubting. It's about bringing your doubts to God. Maybe your limp, that reminder of pain or loss, is actually a mark of grace. It says, I met God there. Oswald Chambers wrote, "The moment we are willing to be broken bread and poured out wine, He can begin to use us." So if you're in a season where it feels like you're wrestling, don't despise it. You're not losing faith. You're living it. Like Jacob, you may walk away with a limp, but you'll also walk away with a new name, a new identity, and a deeper understanding of who God is. Whisper this or say this out loud. God, I won't let go until you bless me. That's not demanding. It's devotion. Because the same God who wrestled with Jacob still meets us in the struggle today. Lord, when I wrestle with you, don't let me go until I've received what you're teaching me. Rename me where I've lived in fear. Even if I walk away with a limp, let it remind me that I've encountered you.